Hello everyone, welcome back to Ready to Read. Thank you so much for 30 and 40 subscribers. Last time I made a video, it was probably 20 subscribers, but now we have 41 subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone. So today we are reading our very last chapter of Ways to Make Sunshine. If you have any recommendations for a book, please comment down below or contact me. Thank you. Chapter 23, Another Thing About Ice Cream. Mom picks us up after school and we go to Helen Bernhard Bakery on Broadway to pick up a cake. The whole way there, Dad and Ray tell Mom how good I was, how I didn't mess up, not once. I'm so proud of you, Ryan. I'm really proud. Mom says. After we get the cake, we stop by Safeway and get ice cream. I think maybe Mom is celebrating how well I did, how much I am growing into my name. But when we get home, I realize this cake and ice cream celebration has nothing to do with me stepping in for Kiki. And just when I thought my favorite dessert couldn't be ruined anymore, I learned that Mom and Dad have many ways of messing up a good day and a favorite treat. Mom uncovers a cake that looks like it's been painted with pink icing. The cake is decorated in the prettiest white roses. In the middle, there's a math equation in white icing. 2 + 1 = 3. I read it out loud twice before I understand what's happening. The pink icing, the number 3, the way Mommy's holding her belly. Dad says, our family is growing. And Mom adds, you two are getting a little sister. Her whole face is a shining sun. Mom says, another one? Really? Why can't it be a brother? Because God blessed us with another girl, Dad says, and he cuts the cake and dishes out ice cream. The only thing worse than having ice cream when learning that you are moving in is having it when you are learning to be a big sister. Ray shrugs and starts eating his dessert. There will be 5 of us in this new, old house that I am just starting to get comfortable in. This is not something to celebrate. Not only is this little baby ruining ice cream and cake, she's doing it on the last day of school, on the day I grew into my name and pushed through my fear to speak in front of guests. Plus, my classmates. All day long, I've been starting to get so excited to start summer vacation. All day long, I've been thinking how I'm no longer a 4th grader, but now I'm officially in 5th grade. She hasn't mentioned that. She hasn't said anything about our last day of school, of going to the public library. What if Mom will be too tired or too busy getting ready for the baby this summer? Will I get to do anything we normally do? Like every last day of school we go to the public library? Mom hasn't said anything about going to the amusement park, or when we go to the beach, or what we do for the 4th of July. All she's talking about is baby this and baby that. Ray doesn't seem bothered at this like all, but it's baby news. Between mouthfuls of cake and ice cream, he says, Mom, there's really a baby growing inside of you. He stares at Mom's belly. Yes, there is. Mom rubs her stomach, stands and turns to the side, pinching her shirt tight to her body. Her stomach is poking out just a little. She's right here, Mom says. Soon, you'll be able to notice without having to look too hard. Mom sits back down and eats a bite of her cake. Ray, do you remember when I was pregnant with Ryan? Ray shrugs and says, not really. He licks the frosting off his fork. This just proves to me that this baby is nothing but trouble. She's going to be remembered, and I'm not. I shrug my shoulders like he did and tell him, well, I don't remember you growing in Mom's belly either, so air. How could you? I'm older. Duh. The way he says duh, dragging it out like an accordion, makes me even more upset. Ray gets up and puts his plate in the sink. When Ray comes back to the table, Dad cuts another slice of cake for himself. Do either of you have any questions for us? He asks. Ray asks a very important question, one I hadn't thought of. Where's the baby going to sleep? Well, Dad says, the babies will sleep in a crib that will be in our room for the first few months. He gets up from the table, walks over to the fridge, and pours himself a glass of milk. Mom adds, once she's old enough to sleep in her own bed, she'll share the room with Ryan. Me? So far, this little sister that everyone is so happy about has ruined my favorite dessert and will take over my bedroom. There is definitely nothing to celebrate here. I ask, where will she sit in the car? Mom looks puzzled, like she hadn't thought of it. Then she says, in the back, with you and Rye. We'll put her car seat on the passenger side. You will sit in the middle, and Ray will sit next to you. I won't be able to look out the window, though, I say. Once the baby's here, I'll be smushed between my big brother and my little sister because 2 + 1 = 3, and that puts me in the middle. How will I see the license plates as we drive through the city? Maybe this little baby sister is here to make Mom forget all the things that are important to me. Dad nudges me and says, Ryan, you haven't ate any of your cake. Mom looks at me with care in her eyes and reaches out for my hand. Sweetheart, things will change, but you know what will never change? What? I ask. Our love for you. I think about the story my little sister told about the day her big sister found out about her being in her mama's belly. I don't want her to know that I refused to eat the cake and ice cream because I complained about all the things that wouldn't be the same. I think to myself how awful that will feel to know her big sister was so upset. That would be worse than a sibling saying they didn't remember you being born. Ray and Dad leave the table. Mom stays with me. She slides my plate in the middle of the two of us. The ice cream runs rivers around the cake. She cuts the cake in half, slides my fork closer to me, and we start eating. The cake tastes so good, like all chocolate cake does, and so I'm glad I didn't waste it. I eat the last bite and set my fork on the plate. I wonder if my little sister will like chocolate cake and chocolate ice cream. I wonder if she'll have adventurous taste buds and if she'll like playing chef with me and be test taster for all the concoctions I cook up. Will she like having make-believe parades? Will she know how to make the sun shine even on the rainiest of days? I wonder what we will call her and how long will it take to grow into her name. I wonder if when we take a family vote, she'll side with me and Mom. I do more math equations in my head. 2 + 1 = 3. 1 brother plus 2 sister equals more girls. 1 dad plus 1 brother plus 1 mom plus 2 sisters means more girls. I'm starting to think that this equation written in icing was good news after all. I say to Mom, there will be 3 girls in the house now. Yes, there will be, she says. She takes her dishes to the sink. Us girls outnumber the boys. She winks at me and smiles. I think maybe things will get better and better from here. Well, guys, that's the end of Ways to Make Sunshine. The next chapter of this series is Ways to Make Love. I bet that the little sister will be in there too. What do you think? Please subscribe if you already haven't and click that like button if you liked today's chapter. One more thing, everyone. Today I'll start putting in comics of the day, and I'll also have that question of the day in the description. Please check the description for any news and stuff. And let's see our comic of the day. Here it is. Okay, I'll read it out to you. Nate, we're sorry for making fun of your hair. No, it's okay, guys. No, really, it was mean. So to make it up to you, we got you an ice cream cone. I got to admit, the Hershey Kisses are pretty ingenious. Well guys, that's the end of this video. Again, please click the subscribe button if you already haven't. And check out my Ways to Make Sunshine playlist to read the rest of the chapters. Thank you everyone. Have a great day. Bye!